Yeah, typically back in the past, they would say that space and time, um, that they don't. This is probably going to be a mini part series because I again have a fixation on time and space. Ah, being autistic, right? Wonderful. Um, so yeah, they say that space and time, they have no meaning, they have no relevance. And we are the ones that give it relevance. And I don't believe that to be true. I believe that space and time are, and we are the keepers of the knowledge of their existence. It doesn't make them any less relevant or any less acting. They do not unbend, and unwarp just because we forget. Humans forget all the time. We have forgotten, and all of this information is just recycled and recycled and recycled. And the entities are still there. They're still there. Just because you haven't discovered it on a molecular level that is consistent enough to stay. You know what I'm saying? To stay within the human context of time. The human context of the brain. We are not the ultimate thinking beings. We may be, unfortunately, the ultimate thinking beings here, but we are not the ultimate thinking beings. Just me thinking about entities that act upon us, that act upon everything at all times, concludes for me that we are not the ultimate thinking beings. And just because we forget and we remember, and there are some things that we can keep constant and that exist, and we quote unquote discover it, that doesn't mean that that entity ceased to exist and ceased to have meaning. You have ceased. Like like we are not chaos itself, but we are a part. We are a part of all of these things, right? We're a working part in the causality. And that's just all that's what I really think about it. Humans, right? They want to imply themselves much more than they are being applied. We grow, right? And that is true. We do grow because time affects us all. We all grow, we all deteriorate, we all amass something better than ourselves. And then it's gone. And that's the part that worries us the most. So we pretend like these greater entities don't exist, and that they stop as well once we stop. Like, everyone knows that, like, if we weren't here, things would still happen. The happenings still happen whether or not you're here. They were happening before you, and they make the place hospitable for you because you were here. And then you adapt and make the space, much even more hospitable. So you have to continue acting on this space. The space itself is the neutral ground, and you have to continue to act upon the space to continue your existence. I don't know. That's all. I don't know.